So if you have a pet, you know they are just another member of your family. In fact, I have a hard time leaving my dog when I just come here to work. Yeah.
That's all she talks about.
So imagine the thought of leaving them alone for days.
So I got an email from a woman who was facing that very decision. She desperately needed surgery but was putting it off because she had no one to take care of her pets. That's when a chance encounter changed everything.
At the Brandywine Winn-Dixie in DeLand.
It's a good store to work at.
They're proud of their deals.
We don't want to disappoint anybody when they come in.
But service manager Chris Prue
service with a smile
gives those values.
Do whatever it takes.
A whole new meaning.
Absolutely.
You see, he's used to chipping in and lending a helping hand.
All right. It's all about service.
But it's what he did for a customer he barely knew that surprised even her.
That was a shocker for me.
Sharon Elliott has shopped there for years.
This is going to be a scarf.
But it was one of her last visits and a chance encounter with Prue.
Get engrossed in the crocheting and you forget your pain. And
she says changed her life.
She kind of had a moment of grief, and I asked her what was wrong.
What was wrong? She needed back surgery.
I can't even explain how much pain I was in.
It was a procedure she'd been putting off because she didn't have the help.
I needed the surgery bad.
And she worried about her animals.
3 dogs, 3 cats, and 2 birds. They're family. They're not just animals, they're family.
She said that she needed to have surgery done, but she didn't have anybody that she could rely on. So I told her, even though you don't know me, you know where I work and I see you often, that if I can be of any assistance, I'd be glad to.
She took him up on the offer.
You want to get up here?
He cared for her pets.
She told me who eats when and when they eat and when they go out.
And 3 months later, she's healing slowly.
I'm sorry.
To this day, Prue still stops by to lend a hand.
She asked the right person at the right moment, and it happened.
That's why she nominated him for the Getting Results Award.
All right, I'm going to split up the weight on some of these drinks, okay?
Prue says it was nothing, but for Elliott,
he's just been a godsend.
It made all the difference in the world.
There are still kind-hearted people out there with big hearts.
Good seeing you.
And he's one of them.
Bye now.
Don't you stop crying right now.
Look at that.
No, so many people say it when you're going through something, oh, I'll do anything I can to help. That guy, he meant it. Sharon says she's doing much better since the surgery. She's up and moving around. She can take care of her pets. The two each consider each other great friends at this point.
Okay, here's the thing I really love about this story, and I apologize. The fact that she said something, and most people will ask you how you're doing, and before you can even answer, they move on to the next thing. He listened, and then knew that this is something he could help.
And he could